Hey there, welcome to Authentically Raw. I'm your host, Jamie Berris. Do you get so wrapped up in your goals that you find it hard to make them a reality? If so, I have this question that I ask myself that I think will really help you. So when it comes to goals, you hear it time and time again that they have to be super specific. They have to be something that you could measure. Say, I want this specific goal. I'm going to take weight loss because here it is. So easy to do, but here it is, the end of the year. It's easy to measure. And say someone wants to lose 15 pounds and they want to lose this 15 pounds in 2 weeks. It's never realistic, right? But we get really caught up a lot of times in our goals, in the how-to of it. And not that there's anything wrong, especially as a coach, we talk about SMART goals. We want them specific, measurable, applicable, realistic, and they have to be in time bound. So that's the SMART part of it. And it's wonderful for so many things. However, we have to be aware that our goals and the way we approach them might not always be the smartest thing on our part if we are so stuck on the how and we forget about the what and the why. I'll explain. Let's take the I want to lose 15 pounds scenario. We get so wrapped up in the how. I'm going to cut everything bad or junk out of my diet. I'm only going to eat this. I'm going to lose X amount of pounds by X amount of date. And we set up this big plan for ourselves, right? And sometimes it's often so big that we are setting ourselves up for failure. And when we are so caught up in the how, we're doing this, doing that, not doing this, not doing that. Oftentimes, we lose sight of the what and the why. What do I want to lose, say, 15 pounds for? Why do I want to lose the 15 pounds? Is it to look a certain way? Is it to feel a certain way? We get so caught up in the how that oftentimes, I think weight loss is a great one to start with, but you can think of any goal in your head. You get so caught up in the how that you lose sight of the what and the why. Because when you're caught up in the how of not eating this or eating this, doing this exercise a certain way, we're so caught up in the how that we completely disregard what it is that we started this mission for, our why. How is it, or what is it that we want to feel like? What do we want to accomplish and why? With losing weight, for instance, what do I want to look like? What do I want to feel like? And why? Why do I want to look this way? Why do I want to feel this way? How do I feel now? And how do I think I'm going to feel then in that future thing? It is super easy to get so caught up in the how, completely ignore our what and our why, and we are on autopilot trying to achieve something that either we truly don't desire or we're desiring it for the wrong reasons. It's a reason that is external and not truly internal. Because if we're going to take weight loss, for instance, and truly ask ourselves, what is our why? Is it to avoid something? Is it to avoid external judgment, criticism, shame? Is it to try to earn love or approval or acceptance from people out in society, maybe your family members, someone very close to you? Is it to receive something from the outside? And when we are doing it for an external reason, we think we're doing it for an external reason. It's actually an internal reason. We all want to feel confident. Maybe it's you want to feel energetic. You want to feel loved or liked or worthy. You want to feel that. What it all really boils down to is self-love, right? When it comes to weight loss, everyone wants to improve their outer appearance, but really what it boils down to is it's something inside of ourselves. It's a feeling. It's a feeling that we're all after. And when we focus on our what and our why, our how will naturally unfold. Because so many people know that they should lose weight to reduce their chances, say, of a heart attack, cancer, stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of these diseases. We know that if we are a healthy weight, we will have more energy. We will feel better. But when it really boils down to it, we have to get concrete on our personal what and our personal why, and let the how unfold. Let's take career, for instance, the what. What kind of goal do you have based on career? And maybe it's just, I want to advance in my career. Well, why? Flat out, I want to make more money. Well, why do you want to make more money? I want to feel more secure. I want to have a nest egg in the bank because if something were to happen and I was out of work, I wouldn't, be derailing. My house wouldn't be in, foreclosure. I would have that nest egg to rely on for a year until I bounced back. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to worry about it. If I were to lose my job or whatever were to happen, that's a great why. And instead of worrying so much about the how, when you stick to the what and the why, which all boils down to feeling, let's say it's that secure, you naturally go after and do things to keep that secure feeling. You will obviously show up for work. You will go after maybe a different degree or a new path. You start to do these things and you will seek places that you can, say, earn a better paycheck to feel more secure. Maybe you just want to go on a vacation. You want to treat your family to a vacation. Why? Because I want to create more memories with my family. I want to earn more money and advance my career because I want to be able to give more. I want to donate to causes that pull at my heartstrings. Well, what do you want to do that for? Because it makes me feel good. I feel that it's a deep desire within me because all of our goals, it is ingrained inside of you. It's a desire that's within, and we have to just stop and ask ourselves, well, what is this desire and why do I want it? Because it all boils down to a feeling, no matter what you do. And if you want to keep asking yourself, say with your career, well, what else do I want to feel? Or what else do I want? If it's sticking with advancing in your career, well, you want to just feel valuable. It fulfills you. It really makes you feel purposeful to go to work every day and know that you're needed. Maybe you feel important when you're there. It gives you that sense of purpose. And those are all great things. So stick with your what and your why. It's these feelings that we're after. So let's say another goal is with your relationships. What's your goal? My relationship. I would like to improve my relationships. Could be with a partner, a friend, a family member, coworker, whatever it is. And again, well, why do you want to do that? Why? I want to have more peace in my relationships. Maybe I want to feel more connected. I want to feel nurtured. I want to feel loved. I want to feel liked. I want to feel valued, cared for, important. It all boils down to what we want to feel. And the how will naturally unfold when we are concrete with our what, which is I want to have better or I want to improve my relationships. That's your what, and your why, because you want to feel all of those things. And the how will naturally happen. If you want to feel more connected, you're going to do things naturally that create connections between you and other people. Maybe you're going to put your phone down and you're going to listen to someone when they're speaking. And you're going to just be present more often. If you want more peace in your relationships, maybe you won't pick a fight. Maybe you don't always have to be right at the end of the day. Or you learn how to communicate better. If you want to feel nurtured, you can go up to someone, hey, I need a hug. I need you just to listen right now. There's something on my mind. I just need a listening ear. I don't want you to say anything. I just need to get this off my chest. Whatever it is, the how will just happen. So whether it is with your body, whether it's with your career, whether it's with your relationships, and we have to be careful, because if we don't stay clear on our what and our why, we try to come up with these master plans of how we're going to go after it. And oftentimes we go after it by trying to earn and prove. Let's just take with relationships, for instance. We want peace or more connection. We want to feel appreciated in our relationships. I know as a mom, I want to feel appreciated for the things that I do for my family. But you know what that can turn into? Being a little people pleaser. We do things for other people to earn our appreciation, to earn our worthiness, to earn love. I'm going to do all of this to prove to my coworkers how valuable I am. That way I'm going to advance in my career. Instead of fulfilling the desire and the purpose inside of you, we get so caught up in that how, and it turns into, how am I going to prove myself and how am I going to earn this? And we set ourselves up for failure. We set ourselves up for disaster. Even with, let's say at work, you're trying to prove yourself, and then it turns into a competition between you and coworkers, or you and your neighbor, when you have to say, I got this, or I advanced with that. And I mentioned with the people pleasing, when you're trying to earn something from someone else. What are you doing to earn love, to earn likability, to earn approval, to earn acceptance? Are you demanding someone praise you? Are you constantly talking about your accomplishments? Are you bragging about your material possessions? What are you doing to prove and to earn? Those are your hows. They're not working. It's holding you from truly advancing to where you want to be in any area of your life, which if you really resort back to it, it's a feeling inside. Our hows that we come up to are often external. Our what and our why is internal. It's just a desire. That's all it is. If anything, this should be completely freeing. It is so much less work to constantly just ask yourself, what's my why, or what's my what? I want to do this. I want to do that. When it comes to your goal, what's my goal right now? My goal is just to get up every day and have a morning routine because it's all over the board right now. Well, why do I want that? Because it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm up and I've done a few things and I'm on my day, and it sets my whole day up. I'm more productive. Great. That's a great why. Guess what? You just start doing it. You don't get so caught up in the how. So a lot to think about here. But it is actually freeing and very liberating, because it should be a load off of your shoulder. Stop thinking about the how and just focus on your what. What is it I want? What's my goal? What am I trying to accomplish? And why? Because it all is narrowed back down to that feeling. So again, it's all deeply ingrained. Your what and your why. It's already there. Don't resist it. And often we do, trying to get to the how. Everything you want, your what's, your whys, it all boils down to a feeling. Remember that. So try just living in alignment with your what and your why, and guess what? You can just allow the how to unfold. Your what plus your why equals your how. As always, I'm rooting for you. Be real, be raw, be authentic. Thank you so much for listening to Authentically Raw. I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me an email, jamie@jamieberris.com, and let me know what episodes resonate with you and why. Are you a people pleaser? If so, I need your help. Please, I'm writing a book about people pleasing titled The People Pleaser's Guide to Pissing People Off, to improve your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself. And I'm looking for personal stories of how people pleasing has impacted your life, or suck the life out of you. Maybe people-pleasing has held you back, caused you to feel resent, regret, anger, powerlessness, or just plain exhaustion. Let me know how it's impacted your life. Who knows, maybe your story will inspire my writing and grace the pages in some shape or form in this handy-dandy little guide. Also, if you enjoy the Authentically Raw content, please support the show by following and leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Simply scroll down through the episodes and you will see where to do so. Want to learn more about life coaching? Head over to my website, jamieberris.com, and check it out. You can also follow me on social media at Jamie Berris for lots of inspiration and empowerment. One last thing, I'm rooting for you. Be real, be raw, be authentic.